Here is Libby's design for the start of our class assembly.
Welcome to 4SM. Endless friendship. Love to learn. Get smarter. Learning makes us smart. Be kind. Everyone cares. Independent learning. What now? Never give up. Grow together, learn forever. E is for everybody should be included. N is for never give up. G is for get ready for learning. A is for always listen. G is for get ready for learning. I forgot what it is. Everybody be inspirational. M is for motivation. N is for never give up. E is for try hard.
And just look at those smiles on the faces of the engagement team in 4SM. Whoop whoop! During lockdown learning, 4SM made some candles for Captain Tom. Look at how beautiful these candles are, and the smiles on 4SM's faces are just delightful. Here is Libby's candle. Look how bright it shines. Here is some of the artwork that 4SM produced during our lockdown learning. We posted these on Showbie, and just look at all the beautiful colours that have been used by 4SM. Here is some of the reading that we studied during lockdown learning. During 4SM's lockdown learning in writing, they were creating new stories based on a writing challenge called The Young Detective. Pupils had to finish off the story. Look at the quality of this writing. One of our no screen challenges on a Friday was to create spelling words from our weekly list using resources at home. We had a competition to see if 4SM could guess which words had been created from our spelling challenge. Here is Mia's, and you can see that it is history, and you have got Kiara's here, and this is the word busy. Look how fabulous that is.
Resilience. E is for everything will matter. S is for start believing. I is for independence. L is for listening. I is for independent. Everyone is included. Never give up. C is for complete learning. Everyone matters.
And look at the smiles on the Resilience team faces in 4SM. Well done, Team Resilience. Whoop whoop.
This is our class novel, The Girl Who Stole the Elephant, and it's about a girl called Chaya, and she's on her way to save her friend Neil, but she didn't have a getaway vehicle, and the guards were searching for her. So she used the king's elephant and This is our World Book Day book, and it's called The Word Collector. Collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps. Some people collect coins. Others collect rocks. Some collect art. Some collect books. Others collect baseball cards. Some people collect comic books. And Jerem, what did he collect? Jerem collected words. He collected words he heard. Certain words caught his attention. He collected words he saw.
certain words jumped out at him. He collected words he read. Certain words popped off the page. Short and sweet words, 2-syllable treats, and multi-syllable words that sounded like little songs. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvellous to say. They were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meaning. Jerem filled his scrapbooks with more and more of his favourite words. Jerem's collection grew. He began organising them. Dreamy, science, sad, action, poetic. And one day, while transporting them, Jerem slipped and his words went flying. As he began to pick them up, he noticed his collection had become jumbled. Big words next to little words, sad words next to dreamy words. Jerem began stringing words together, words he had not imagined side by side. He used his words to write poems. He used his poems to make songs. They moved, they delighted. Some of his simplest words were his most powerful. Jerem eagerly collected more and more of his favourite words. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share the world what he was thinking, feeling and dreaming. One breezy afternoon, Jerem climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon packed with his word collection. He smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind. He saw children in the valley below scurrying about collecting words from the breeze. Jerem had no words to describe how happy that made him feel. Autumn. Some of his simplest words were his most powerful, like, I understand, I'm sorry, thank you, you matter. We have to be careful with our words because they could make someone feel sad or they can make someone feel happy. So that's why we have to be careful.
So, Ella, can you tell me what you have been learning in PSHE?
Well, in PSHE, we've been learning about rights and responsibilities. So we all have the right to be safe, happy and healthy.
In PE, we have been learning about rounders.
During home learning, Elliot made some models which represented the process of the digestive system. You can see his example here. Here is an example of key worker learning. Here are some more examples of home learning for our no screen activities on a Friday afternoon. FORSM are so happy to be back in school. Look at the smiles on their faces.
Thank you for watching our class assembly.